sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we reach the unofficial midway point of the season. Good Monday night battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season.
All right, Cowboys.
On EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second
Man.
You and I, partner, we got
on the first play
this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really, not
much yard cheating, man.
Two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into.
Already, it is witchcraft.
Because you can answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Hey, man.
Herbert on third down now. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Oh, Lord.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched it on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be
get out of here.
Day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he flies well in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
I needed that one.
A great play there. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, I'm doing my best.
From the 10.
Oh, yeah.
Past the 20 to the 22.
That boy, they're battling with the...
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, good boy. You're still our leader.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a first down count.
And it feel like they do that in the user games.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll start him right at the line of scrimmage.
And they need to fix it. I like fast pace.
Direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, they're making plays, isn't it?
Now. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Hey, almost tried.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak,
But that's why I try not to throw the ball when I'm playing use the games.
Keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
Oh, Lord.
Go here, he lost the football. It's picked up
He gone.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Dang, I tried to throw it away at the last minute.
It's going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Huge play by the defense. Not only to to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense
Let me go and get that back, please.
fumble return, everyone tries to find someone to
No, you
block
didn't.
and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
I heard it.
He says it more than once.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Mahomes now on first down. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Chad got some headhunters over there, boy.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. As we hit the midway part of this first quarter. From just shy of midfield.
Right to him.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take
And I lobbed that one.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays in the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time,
Hey, I know what Najee Harris is capable of.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed the pace of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 2nd and 7, Herbert on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
You can ask me that. Yes, you got right. I can catch you.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
You can run. How is it?
Harris running straight ahead. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You better run, I'm going to get you.
They'll run again with Harris. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 from the 10. On the give, this is Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. On 4th down, Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on fourth down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on fourth down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Oh, looking for Romo, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Lewis, and the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Now a first down carry for Harris. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Herbert. And here's another interception, the third of this first. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it second down and 11. Now here's another carry for Harris. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Buying time to his left. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now here's Mahomes. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. First carry for James Conner. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. They'll run here with Conner, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. James Conner, his second rushing touchdown on the year, and the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Cowboys 13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They run with Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He will find his man Chase complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationships.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3 from the 10? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mahomes firing complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff, Taylor with it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And able to work his way down to the 16. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 2nd and inches, Mahomes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 7, Herbert. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And now here is another interception. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On the handoff, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, Mahomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a give to Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That is caught by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the 1st as he's dropped at the 46. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Cowboys 19. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. Chase Young able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Fletcher Cox, his 2nd sack of the night. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some pushing. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From his own end zone, Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And now here is another interception.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one